All right, everybody. Hi there and welcome. Also, sorry, forgot my green screen. It's over here. There. Sorry about that, shelf. You're fine though. All right, guys. Ready, set, green screen. Boosh. Okay. Bam. We are ready. Who is this? Psycoms. Psycoms. That's a cool name. I like it. Hello. Welcome. Great to have you. I just need to plug in my N64 right quick. So, I hope that everybody had a good weekend this weekend with any or all craziness and whatnot that was happening for all of you. I know for me it was an absolutely insane time personally, but overall pretty decent. I got a lot done, which is great, but I did get some really disappointing news late last week, which really sucked. And so yeah, it was kind of rough there, but overall not too terrible at least. I am early today. I wanted to make sure that I got everything done. So, yeah, I'm here. Am I looking for mods? Not particularly, no. Honestly, my stuff is too small to really warrant having any mods. Or any more mods, I should say. And look, Mathewin is here too. Hey, Mathewin. So for anybody who didn't see the play last week, I had gone through and I did the initial forest stage for this game, where I got the forest stone. So the next one up is the Goron stone, but that means that I have to go through the Lost Woods to get the song from Saria. Let me see if I can do this real quick too. I'm trying to remember the exact way. I think next is this. Nope. Oh! I guess just modding. Yeah, I think there has been so very little call for modding that it's just, whatever. Again, I think it's just because my thing is so small, my channel. But I'm glad to have everybody here, of course. Matter is here as well. So hi, welcomes. Now I think I go this way. No. There we go. So for anybody who hasn't played this game before or seen it before, the idea is that you need to follow the sound of the music. Much like, oh my god, what's her name? Julie Andrews. We must follow the sound of music. So right now I'm going to meet Saria so that I can get the song from her, and in doing so, it will enable me to getting the song will allow me to move forward with the Gorons, essentially. That's what I need to do right now. Thankfully, after this, I'll be able to just jump across the little maze thing. But yeah, so my weekend was really busy. I was getting ready, in part for my big 5,000 subscribers special thing that I got going on. It's very exciting. Today I actually got a couple of boxes, which was very exciting. Some of my latest eBay purchases. Yay, eBay! So exciting. So that was fun. Okay, so let's try to remember who all of the adult sages are. There's the one dude, the big dude, who's the Sage of Light. There's Saria. There's Ruto. There's Impa / Sheik. There's, I don't remember the Garuda woman's name offhand. I don't remember. So I always thought that this part of the game was really weird because it's rather unintuitive. It doesn't like you don't really get much in the way of guidance except from stupid Navi, and I don't like that fact because Navi is annoying and lame and she's weird. So I'm not a fan personally. And she basically just says, hey, shouldn't we go and visit Saria? But other than that, you really get no information with regard to where you should go to get this song and when you need it, essentially. Do I have a bottle? I think I do, but it's got milk in it. Chug, chug, chug! Not that I think I'm going to run into any troubles or anything, but I'd like to make sure that I have a fairy handy. Anybody have any fun plans going on for the week at all? Leftover pizza? Oh my god. I hate you, Mathuin. My problem with pizza is that I never end up with leftovers because I eat the entire thing in one sitting. I am having my usual dinner of chicken and vegetables and hummus. Literally, that is the entirety of the food that I eat. Did you learn an Ocarina of Song? Ooh, chicken fajitas, yum. Thank you, Kapora. Great to see you. Bye. Yeah, I'm not like with the way that things are for me right now, with my schedule as it is with all of my work, I unfortunately don't have time to do really any cooking, honestly. I wish that I did. I wish I could, but unfortunately I just don't. So I try when I can. I did a little bit last week, but between having to do prep and then the actual cooking and then all the dishes and everything, alongside work and dealing with the youngin who lives here and helping her with like homework and everything after I'm done with work, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And that's why I eat the same thing every day, because it's just so much easier. because I get like a rotisserie chicken and then a bunch of random vegetables, and that's what I eat. It's super easy. It's super simple. It's tasty enough, but it does get kind of boring. And the worst part of it is that I really do enjoy cooking. I really do love it. I've got a bunch of cookbooks, and I mean, I like to think that I'm at least okay at it. I know that the folks in the house say that they love it when I cook, but that could just be to avoid themselves cooking or having to buy food. But yeah, I mean, if I would be so happy just literally buying food every single day, and it sucks and I hate it so much. Actually, since I'm here, no, I'm not going to sell the masks just yet. But yeah, and I've done like the whole meal prep thing. I've done, you know, easy stuff. I've done tough stuff. Like, one thing that I actually do really like doing is I'll make essentially a giant like baking dish full of what's it called? Full of, oh my god, I can't even think right now. Full of chicken, like chicken thighs that I'll roast, and it tastes amazing, and it'll last for, you know, a few days at most. Part of my problem here is that I'm okay with eating the same thing every day, but the other people who live here are not. So whenever I make something, then I might eat it one day, and then they'll eat it for like 3 or 4 days. Hopefully. Maybe. Simply because it's nicer for them to have something that they're willing to eat. So it becomes a little difficult, but yeah. Yeah, and I've done that a lot before as well, Rev. So when I was going into the office, I would actually do that, not every week, but like every month or so. I would go and I would make essentially like a bean salad, effectively, and I would freeze that. I would make a bean salad and freeze individual portions that I would take for lunch. And it was awesome. It was delicious. But again, it was literally the same thing every single day. Everybody dance. Feel the music within you. Feel it. Feel the rhythm. Yeah. I'm just saying, we gotta feel it. It's such a hot beat. So yeah, like I said, this particular part, incidentally, this is one of the other sages. I just remembered. Yeah, for this part, there's really not much that actually tells you this is what you're supposed to do. That is to say that you're supposed to play Soria's song for this guy, other than stupid Navi. But either way. Yeah, see, that is a really huge help, Rev, is having the free time to be able to do it, not to mention enjoying it, is awesome. And that's the thing, is I enjoy cooking, but I don't have the time for it. So that's the unfortunate thing from my perspective. Again, it just kind of is what it is at this point, though. Now, I know that I can toss a bomb in there, but let me see if we can make it. Dang it! Ow. But yeah, like I love grilling. I love barbecuing. God, I haven't barbecued in. It feels like it's literally been a year. It hasn't been that long, but it really feels like it has been. I mean, roasting, sous vide, you know, skillets, all sorts of stuff. I love experimenting with different foods and combinations, all of that kind of stuff. I genuinely enjoy it. It's just that I so rarely have the time to do it. I mean, like right now, like I'm streaming right now, which is fun and awesome, and I love streaming. But after this, I have to eat because I haven't eaten yet, and you know, stuff like that. So it potentially becomes a bit of an issue for me to try and get other stuff done when it's relatively late. And a decent amount of it is my fault because I do make my schedule in large part. But I have like other business and extra work that I do type of thing. And because I'm trying to do extra stuff, then my schedule is super solidly booked and all of that kind of thing. I do fully admit that it is 100% my fault and all of that kind of thing, but the fact is that I really want to do some of the stuff that I'm doing, and it's fun. Oh, so slow cooker recipes are awesome. I actually have like 3 slow cooker recipe books. I just never use them. I just don't do it. And I know I should. I've done it before. Like, I made an amazing pulled pork. Oh my god, that thing was so good. And yeah, I mean, I've done stews. I've done all sorts of different, like, slow-cooked meats of different sorts in slow cookers. It's amazing. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to have recipes. It's mostly, from my perspective, right now at least, just a matter of finding the time to do it. Even, like, setting stuff up in the morning for cooking through the day type of thing can be kind of tough for me. So, it's aggravating. Ah! But I try. All 5 minutes? That's not bad. I remember this guy. He, like, sells you something, I think. But yeah, I've done a lot of, like I said, a lot of, like, the roasted meats and stuff like that. And so those go really, really well with the slow cooker, of course. And you know, you can just do super basic stuff, like do a mirepoix, have your carrot, celery, onion, just toss in some chicken or like a beef shoulder or whatever it is, and just let it go for 8 hours on low, and then it's just like mwah, type of thing. I mean, I'm not fancy enough to mess with stuff trying like a beef bourguignon or anything along those lines, but you know, I've done some fancy-ish stuff with the slow cookers. But yeah. And that's part of the thing is, like, typically when I cook, I always like to make as much as possible from scratch. And honestly, I know that is much to my own demise and detriment, because the fewer things that I have to actually make and prep, the easier it's going to be, obviously. But like for Thanksgiving dinner, for example, I really like making Thanksgiving, and I make everything from scratch. Like, for crying out loud, not only last year I not only made the stuffing from scratch, but I made the bread that I used in the stuffing from scratch. It was legit, fresh, homemade bread. That's how hardcore I get with things. And so often it is simply not worth it. But yeah, I always do it anyway. And same thing with pasta sauces and like pizza sauces. I do not like jarred sauces for things. I always like to make my own, but it can be such a hassle to make. So good though. But it's like they take a long time, and yeah, they taste amazing, and it's so much better than anything you'll ever get out of a jar and all this kind of thing. But God, it's just brutal to get. So I'm gonna stop ranting about it. But yeah, this is making me miss cooking. Even doing like super simple stuff. So like for me, like sous vide for example is a relatively easy thing to set up. I've got a nice sous vide machine and all of that kind of thing. But I haven't done it in a long time. My biggest issue with cooking, lately at least, has simply been with dishes. I hate doing dishes. I can't stand it. It's so frustrating. It's so annoying. And, I mean, I cook the stuff, I eat the stuff, and then I have to clean up all of the stuff. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have all of this responsibility. It's just the worst. Like, I know you have to get these guys to swallow the bombs. Do I have to, like, literally throw it at his head? Is that what it is? Okay, well, that was not what I meant. I was trying to move while I did that, but it wasn't letting me. Dang it. It's not letting me move when I want to move. There we go. So essentially that's a practice run for the big boss for anybody who has not seen it before or played this game before. The big boss of Dodongo's cavern is essentially a giant one of these dudes. And you have to do the same thing where you essentially chuck bombs at it. Let's see if I can lead him up here. Actually, I guess I can just try and light the torches. That'll probably be faster. There we go. Okay, cool. those YouTube poops. I can proudly say that I have no idea what a YouTube poop is. I am legitimately excited by that fact. What you selling, bro? Sure, I'll buy a Deku stick. You're trying to sever two people? Jesus! Ah, salsa. Yum. And black beans, nice. I do like having the corn. Yeah, like I said, it's frustrating because I know how easy some of these recipes are and can be, especially in a slow cooker. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm just too set in my ways now. And I'm just like, whatever. But I don't know. I like to think I'm not quite that bad. I'm probably just a bad person and set in my ways. That said, if I had a personal chef, then I would not be against them making me delicious, awesome food every single day. If I had that kind of amazing, massive levels of money, which obviously I don't. So, what are you gonna do? I don't know if this is the bomb bag or if it's the compass. You know what? One thing I'd really like to do is try to play one of these Legend of Zelda games with a randomizer. So I know it's a ROM thing, but the fact is that my favorite Legend of Zelda game of all time is Link to the Past, and the randomizer community for it is pretty big, and it just seems like it would be a blast. Not that I'm so amazing at the game that I know exactly where everything is and when and how and all that kind of stuff, but I think I'm good enough that I'd be able to do like a randomizer thing type of shtick. I mean, it's like I said, it sounds really delicious, and I know this week we actually got a bunch of black beans. It's been great because my significant other, she's actually been she's been really good lately about shoot, I forgot to unequip my Kokiri shield. She's been really good about eating healthier and all of that kind of thing. So she actually got like a whole bunch of beans, black beans, I should say. And as for my purposes specifically, I I know we've got a bunch of black beans in the garage as well, but we also got a chest freezer to hold all sorts of different stuffs of various sorts and whatnots. So it's pretty awesome. I feel like I am missing something. I know that I need bombs for this. Or I will need bombs for this. Not here, no. Okay. Not here yet. So on the other side I need bombs, basically. Because you have to drop bombs into the Dodongo statue's eyes. Yeah. Toad's useful. Hey, look, I stabbed myself anyway. It's almost like I don't care. See, now I'm just thinking about food, you guys. So sad. I imagine that bomb flower is there for a reason. I don't know what it is. And so, now we'll never know. It just goes back the way I came. Yeah, my significant other actually has made some really amazing slow cooker things before. Like they're really good. She's found some really awesome recipes. Oh, duh! This wall can be blown up. That makes it a little easier. If I would, pay attention or whatever. Little early. I don't understand how the crop of bomb flowers can be bad. Oops. It seems like the bomb flowers just constantly regrow themselves. Why the change in terminology from my significant other? What do you mean? I'm confused, the matter. What did I change? Oh, well, she's still my wife. Yeah, it's just Rev mentioned significant other specifically. But yeah, wife and wifey. Wife, wifey, significant other. It's all the same. Have a side piece. Yeah, clearly. Because during the pandemic, with all of my various work that I have to do, both around and outside the house, I've got time for a side piece. My side piece is Lady Science. she's kind of a bee. I mean, if I'm being honest, you know. I'm pretty sure that those guys are Lazathos? Something like that. I remember them in Breath of the Wild, essentially. You can collect their tails. I'm worrying the people. This is true, to be fair. Significant other is more inclusive regardless. But yeah, she is my wife. She is my wifey. She is my wife. And we're doors. Did I just go back the same way I came from? You guys have to tell me if I'm going back the same way I came from. I'm going back the same way I came from. You guys, come on. Y'all have one job, and it's to make sure that I'm not doing the stupid. Y'all letting me do the stupid here. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair thing to do, Rev. I mean, using the gender neutral language for, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter because, like, the language is gender neutral, so it'll work for whoever. I mean, I guess that is true. You guys do have to make sure that I succeed at my job as the slowest slow runner that has ever slow run. Alright. So now the little elevator is active. And now I just need to drop bombs in this dude's eyeballs. Examples of non-traditional couples. Well, I mean, the obvious ones is like if you're referring to husband and wife, then of course you can have husband-husband, wife-wife. You can have folks who don't necessarily identify as a gender. All sorts of stuff. I mean, it is the thing for. Hey, look! I got my shield back. Didn't even have to go and buy one. It is the shtick, I guess you would say, nowadays with, like, people finally realizing how important some of this stuff is, and how much people care about it, and how much people need to understand that this is a big deal, and people deserve to be called what they wish, not what you think they should be called, and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a complicated thing. I personally don't, it's, so how do I want to put this? It's not that I don't want to talk about things. It's not that I don't think that they're not important or anything along those lines. It's more just from my perspective. In this context, I don't really like talking about stuff like that simply because it can be something that people get very I don't know if aggravated is the right word, but they get very passionate about it on both sides, for, against, like, dislike, whatever. And I don't know. I just like to kind of stay out of it. In that sense, for streaming purposes, essentially. For anybody who's watched my stuff before, you know that I really try to stay non-political and all that kind of thing. But yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, there's the whole thing where you've got, like, spouse, you have the whole idea of common law marriage, which I think in most states in the U.S. is still, like, a thing. I'm not 100% certain, though. But yeah. And that's why I said it's like, yeah, of course, I have my own personal beliefs and ideas and all of that kind of thing. But I'm not here for that, you know. I'm not a pundit. I'm not a talking head or anything along those lines. I'm just here to play video games and have fun. So, you know. But yeah, spouse is definitely gender neutral for sure. Oh, Florida doesn't recognize common law? That's what I said. I honestly don't know. But my bomb bag is full, bro. Bonsai! Good night, Tiny. That is very true, Rev. And I do agree with you in that sense that normalizing such things is very important. But again, I don't want to be too uppity. I don't know if that's a good way to say it. So see, this is what I was trying to do to the other ones, is hit them with the bomb, and then subsequently, or rather, they do the whole, you know, like, breathe in thing, and then I toss the bomb in their mouth. Because I remember that's how you defeat this guy. Pretty easy though. Chuck-a-luck! Hey, welcome! Great to have you. Hey, it's Charlie! How are you doing? You just watched me kill a Dodongo. Hassan Piker? Hassan Piker? I don't know how to pronounce that. It is true. Just putting a human face onto a thing doesn't make it better or worse or anything. It just does. It's just kind of there. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself. I didn't mention it earlier, but I had a pretty rough day today. It was kind of frustrating to myself because I didn't get as much done as I would have liked to. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but you know, that's how it is. Well, and that's what I mean, Rev, is that talking hard politics, like, don't get me wrong, it is important. It is a vital thing. It's a very important aspect to our lives that we need to understand and know and learn and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, like, I don't want to do it at this time. I want to play some Ocarina of Time because this is an amazing game that's like almost as old as I am. And that's freaking cool. And that's what I like to see. I could play Among Us because Among Us is awesome and I don't care what anybody says. I love that game. It's so addictive and adorable. Alright guys, we're 2/3 of the way to being an adult. You'll play me in Among Us? That's not fair. You would play me because then you'd be able to watch on my stream and you'd know if I'm good or bad. That's cheating. I mean, that is a fair point, Rev. That's like saying, I don't care what everybody thinks, but I don't know. What's another good example of it? But Star Wars is a pretty good movie. The original. No, that does tend to be a little bit polarizing, at least. I'm a fan of breathing. I mean, that's good. Because I've heard of people doing that with Among Us. Same thing with like having a group Discord chat and stuff like that. And I'm just like, seriously, why would you do that? Like, it literally ruins the entire point of the game. And it's like, what do you get out of it? It's not like you do any better or worse or whatever. That said, how bad is it when you're, like, actually cheating and you do worse than you would otherwise? Oh, I'm out of celery sticks. It's almost time to go, too. But yeah, I remember, I've had a lot of fun playing Among Us. It's unfortunate because I'm trying to find a really good group that I can consistently play with. So I'm hoping Rev and Matter and Mathuin and all of you guys, everybody who's on my Discord can join in and we can have, like, at least a semi-solid, reasonable group to play with who is made up of reasonable human beings and not people who call an emergency meeting for no reason or whatever. But yeah. Oh man, I had the worst experience in Among Us the other day. So I was playing and I had what was it? So I was just a crewmate and it was the first time that I was playing on the third map. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's the one that has all of like the crash down stuff and you have to put the keys in the ship and all that kind of thing. So it's one of those where everybody gets kind of the same shtick, where like, you know, everybody has to swipe the admin card, everybody has to put the keys in, that kind of thing. And it was literally my first time on the map. I had never played before and I didn't realize I had to put the keys in. So I didn't. And by not putting the keys in, then everybody was immediately suspect of me. They were just like, oh my god, he didn't do the keys. So that means clearly he's like ridiculous and he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I was like, guys, like, I'm serious. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I've never been here before. And so I was the first one voted out and I died. And it was really unfortunate because it was a great group. Like they were talking in full, complete sentences. They were using punctuation and capitalization. It was amazing. I honestly don't think that I'll ever find such a great group ever again. I truly don't. I am always totes sus, though. I mean, well, like, reasonable, relatively speaking. Not to mention the whole idea of, you know, where people are saying that Among Us is becoming like the digital Monopoly, even though Monopoly has a digital version. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Magic beans! So here, let's plant the magic beans. Even though it doesn't actually do anything for us now. But either way, like I said, I would love to be able to have an actual game to play through at some point. Able to jump across here? Is that what it is? Yes, I actually was that stupid. Go me. I are smart. I agree with you, Charlie. That would be awesome. So, I am not big into the Mario 3D All-Stars, but if they did a Legend of Zelda 3D All-Stars where they have like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess, that would be pretty sweet. I'm trying to remember what was the big thing that they had on this one. Oh right, I can do the Ocarina thing with the frogs. They enjoy hearing new songs, if memory serves. But yeah, if they... Alright, thanks so much for stopping by, Charlie. It was great seeing you. But yeah, if they did Legend of Zelda All-Stars, I would really be super happy. And even though I own all of them on like cartridges and discs and everything... Oh, that's the other one, Wind Waker. They would have to have Wind Waker, because Wind Waker is my jam. Yeah. I'm just saying. No, that's not it. What is it? There it is. But yeah, I know that they did Ocarina of Time on 3DS and everything. I don't have a 3DS. I barely even have a DS. I literally have the original, like, first generation DS. I have not upgraded to anything. I don't have a DS Lite. I don't have a 3DS. I don't have anything besides that. And I got Super Mario 64 DS version, and I got... What else did I get? I honestly don't remember what else I got. So I'm not gonna... Actually, I guess I will talk to the king. I don't remember if this actually unlocks what I need to do. I know what I have to do. I need to basically go do the diving game. And then I think he gives me the scale, and the scale will allow me to dive deep enough that I'll be able to get the bottle and stuff. Incidentally, I'm curious, what are people's opinions about the Zoras in in these games, the N64 games, versus Breath of the Wild? I'm curious, because I actually really like the Breath of the Wild Zora. I think that I think they look really cool. I like their kind of modernized and sleeker look. Not that these ones aren't super sleek or anything, but I just think it's kind of cool, especially having, being able to see like the older ones and having like the different shark heads or fish head types and stuff like that. I just think it's really cool. All right. Now, I don't remember if he gives you like an extra bonus or something like that if you do better. But basically now I need to go under here so that I can go and get the message. There it is. I missed it. Oh, come on. I don't know if I actually have to lock on, but... What the fudge? Why isn't it letting me grab it? I must be missing something really stupid here. There we go. Both are great with chips. Really? You're terrible, Rev. We do not eat the Zora. At least I hope we don't. Oh my god. So it's basically call time, right? Sorry. It's just about time for me to go, and luckily, at least, I'll be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to start Jabu Jabu's belly, but I'll at least be able to get King Zora to move his giant behind so that it's out the way. Ugh. Alright, are you guys ready? Are y'all ready? Here we go. Alright, it's time. Ooey, 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 ooey. Oink, 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 oink. Seriously? I do not know why that has to take so long. Alright, now I need a fish. I'm pretty sure I can buy a fish. I don't know if I have enough money. Alright, take care, Rev. Thanks so much, as always, for stopping by. It's always great to see you in chat. No, I want to try to finish this up and get into... Dang it. It doesn't look like I'll be able to get into Jabu Jabu, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get going here. Really, it doesn't matter anyway, because it resets me back to the forest anyway. So, whatevs. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I will actually go this time. I will head out. So I'm not certain what I'll be doing on Saturday for my stream. I might do the Sonic Saturday again. I don't know. I would like to play this again. I would like to keep going, but as always, let me know on the Discord or, tweet me or whatever to let me know what, if anything, particular you guys would like to see. But with that, stay safe, be good, be well, and have a good week. Dang it! Stupid squats. Well, if I'm going to have to do squats, then I'm going to go and look for fish. For a little bit, at least. What is this? Seriously, I have no idea what this is. What is this? It's a clip of some sort. It's a clip from Japan. Hey. We'll keep going. I don't remember if the Zora River has fish in it. If anybody remembers, please let me know. Because I don't want to have to try and have to spend stupid 200 rupees on fish. Ridiculous. Fish aren't worth that much. I'm just saying, in Breath of the Wild, there's plenty of fish in the rivers. I'm not seeing any. Okay. Alright, there. Now we're actually donesies. So you guys take care of yourselves, have fun, have a good week, be safe, be well, and let me know what all you guys would like to see on Saturday. So, bye-bye.